Hi guys. I am a metal worker without a proper workshop. I always have a good time and enjoy it with drinking. In fact, I've been wanting a tool for a long time. For example, after drills have been in use for a long time, the tip will go bad. The drill can be used again if it is resharpened, but resharpening requires a tool. It would not be economical if I had to buy new drills every time. If I want to use a lathe to process metal using high-speed steel, I need to grind the tool's tip myself. After cutting parts, I may want to grind it to clean the surface if the cut surface is rough.
Hi.
What?
How are you doing?
Who are you?
Have you forgotten me?
Are you Angel?
Yes, I am.
Oh Angel, it's so good to see you again. You are the angel of alcohol, right?
I'm glad to see you too. I heard what you were talking about earlier. Why don't you just buy a grinder?
It's not that easy. My workshop is just this small room, so I can't put big tools in there. If I make loud noises, the neighbors get angry. Anyway, I don't have enough space.
Oh, well, that's tough. Then, why don't you rent a workshop somewhere?
I would love to, but I don't have enough money to rent a workshop.
I know, you're always drinking cheap booze.
Leave me alone. I'll drink expensive booze because this channel will soon have 100,000 subscribers. Have you subscribed to this channel?
Not yet.
Let's get back to the story. Anyway, there are different types of grinder, and I wanted a grinder that was small, quiet, and multifunctional. And I finally found this grinder.
What's with this ugly looking machine?
The look is unimportant. The important thing is function. This grinder has 3 functions for its size. I like the fact that it has a belt sander as well as a grindstone.
But it is ugly.
I told you that looks don't important. I understand that you don't like the way it looks, so let's use it anyway. It's like this. If this small grinder can do these grindings, it is good enough for me. I wanted to test polishing by buffing, but I don't have any compound at the moment, so I can't do it this time. There are several problems. The grinder is not fixed, so the grinder moves during grinding. Angel complains that it looks bad. I need to solve these problems. First, I need to secure the grinder to something stable, but mounting the grinder on this IKEA desk would definitely upset my wife. This desk is also my wife's work desk. Oh no, what should I do?
Why don't you build a new workbench? Why don't you build a cool workbench?
But I can't build a new workbench in this small room. This room is used as both my wife's work room and my children's study room, so there is no place to put my work table.
What's with all the negativity? Do you know what you need now?
I don't know. What is it?
Drink more.
What?
The reason you don't have any good ideas is because you don't have enough alcohol. Drink more. Until you come up with some insane idea.
Are you serious?
Of course I am.
Okay.
Let's go.
It was completed. It was quite original and interesting.
What is this?
This is a micro workbench.
This is a chopping board.
It is not a chopping board. This is a micro workbench, an ultra small workbench that defies common sense.
This is a chopping board.
This is a workbench. It is intentionally made heavier by using a 40mm steel plate. It weighs about 13 kilograms, so even though it is small, it is quite stable. This has an interesting feature. Lifting and moving this is difficult because it is so heavy. So I attached rollers to this. But normally, this rollers is slightly raised off the floor. When I lift one side, the roller will ground to the floor and I can easily move the workbench.
Since you made the chopping board, you should cook dinner.
This is not a chopping board.
You probably drank too much and lost your mind attaching a vise to the chopping board.
You told me to drink. Anyway, if you attach a grinder to this workbench, it should be stable. The grinder seems stable enough. I was able to mount the grinder, belt sander, and vise on this small workbench, and I am pleased with the results. I look forward to future crafting.